Welcome to Trading Lounge and the Commodity Futures report for Monday, November the 15th, starting with iron ore here. Last time we spoke, we're looking for wave 4 to wave 5 here. We're looking for 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This, we're at the bottom of the 3rd wave here, so we're in that 4th wave bounce here. Nothing really to see here. We need to see more consolidation and higher prices here before seeing a move down. Now, if you're trading iron ore stocks, then it will look like you've got a buying opportunity in those stocks, but I'd be a little bit careful, and I would sort of wait for this structure here to finish. So from iron ore, we're going to look at gold, US spot gold, silver, GDX, then we'll look at crude, copper, natural gas, nickel, and the dollar. So gold is next, just US spot gold on the daily chart here. As you may know, we're looking at wave 1 and 2 here, and then 1 and 2, and then going up for wave 3. So we're going from wave 2 to wave 1 here at the moment. So we're quite close to a little, we're quite close to a little top here. Let's go for a intraday look on this. So we're looking for wave 1 up here, then a sharp wave 2, an ABC pullback. It can pull back 50-60%, but normally to the last consolidation area here. So a retest of 1820, 1830 would be natural at that point. And on the hourly chart, we're looking at it from wave 2 here going up to wave 1 here. We're looking at 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the third, and the third here, the fourth, and then the fifth. So I'm not quite sure how this is going to finish off. I don't think we need to concern ourselves too much about it. It may be that all of that is wave 1. There is 5 waves there, so we could have 3, 4, and 5 of something of this. But it could come at any time, so just be careful. It can come from 19. Yeah, on the tick chart for this, I don't think there's much else I can really bring into the fold at this point for this. Yeah, that's got to be changed to this wave 2. I'm just getting rid of that, but basically, yeah, we've got a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 1 and 2 here, then 1 and 2. The wave 3 is a little bit lazy, so a bit concerned about that, but wave 4 is okay. Yeah, I mean, it's quite a nice wave 4 here compared to wave 1 and 2. That's what I kind of like this. It was just about making that fit a bit better. That wave 4 can also come into here as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 up there, but an A and a B and a C, that kind of fits okay there. Would nice to see the C wave a little bit lower than that in this little structure here. We could have a top in play here, but we haven't really taken out that top, so I don't think that's the case. But we can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 1 and 2, then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 for 3rd wave, 4th wave, 5th wave here. So yeah, we'll probably get some sort of little ABC to come in here first, pulling back 50-60%. So nothing really to worry about at this stage. Yeah, that's where we are. The moment probably won't come back that far. Let's try to get into group 2 here. So group 2 is 65, 72 and 80. So after 50, after 5 we got 30, 50 and 80, and then with 80 we talk about group 2, which is 65 and 72. So it's doing its best to get in there. I mean, it's in there, but it's not, it couldn't get it over here as well. It's looking for support in there, and it might fail at that point. So if it does drop here, then you can look for another little classic trading levels pattern here, which this is a classic trading levels pattern too. The arrival, the reaction, the first high above the level, then the A and the B and the C. So taking out that top there would be the long trade at that point, waiting for the second high to come into play. But yeah, we could get that deeper pullback into 1860, 1858 or something before that occurs. Yeah, silver in the same boat, on the same ocean. So with silver here, we're looking at wave 1 and 2 here, and then 1 and 2. So looking for much the same sort of count here. I could rearrange that a little bit, but I'm just looking for a real definite pullback. You know, that's the one that we're looking for. That's the one I'll focus on, because that's where we build into the next trade. This topping area here doesn't really concern me that much. You know, we'll probably see this move up. Well, it should top out the same time the S&P tops out, because it's kind of got the same trend in a little way. So maybe Wednesday, Thursday, something of that nature. We'll see how that goes. But once again, that could just be a wave 1 there with a wave 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm not quite sure how that's going to play out. But what interests me the most is this corrective pattern here for wave 2, which will be a zigzag, which will be, in turn, will be a 5, 3, 5 structure. So we'll be all over it here. We want to build in all through here and on this side of the fence. Okay, we'll have a look at GDX. So this is just palladium. I just thought we'll start having a bit of a look at that. But whoops, that's gas. This is GDX here, but that's on a weekly chart. So we need to go to a daily chart. So daily chart, we've got an A and a B and a C wave here for this. And like US spot gold, we've got wave 1 in play and going up for the next wave 1 as well here for this. So wave 1, and then we pull back for wave 2, and that's where our attention should be in this pullback for wave 2 here. We've got wave 1 here, so because we get 5 waves here, we know we're going to get another 5 waves over here. It could be corrective as an A and a B and a C, but I'm sure we'll be able to work past that. What we're looking for here is once that tops out there, we're looking for the A wave, the B wave, and the C wave here, and then a move to the upside. So our long trades in this can be above that, if that's wave 2 pulling back here above that B wave here, but we'll work our way in on that. I'm just going to remove that. Don't need that going all the way through. We'll just go to the intraday and have a look at that wave 1. That wave 1 here, and that wave 2 needs to go in there, just like US spot gold. Just go to the 5-minute chart just to pick it up between that wave structure. So this is the wave that we're working in. We've got wave 1 over, well, just wave 2 here would be better. So from that wave 2 low, we've got wave 1 here and 2 here, and then we're looking all the way up for wave 3, 4, and 5. So I may have that wrong. There's a few gaps here that make it a little bit difficult, but in a nutshell, we're looking for wave 5, and then the A, the B, and the C wave for wave 2. And this is where our focus will be. Not so much this top. We'll see it when it rolls over. We'll see it. You know what I mean? It'll be obvious. So then we'll start working it down. So yeah, just no change here really. All the gold market, and these are same for gold stocks as well. So whatever gold stocks that you're looking at will probably have this count. So if you're looking to move into them, or then follow this GDX count that we've got here. Okay, so crude oil. So there's a couple of ways we can look at this here. Is that it kind of doesn't really matter in a way, because I need confirmation in both cases. But if I sort of ignore the spike here a little bit, right, because there's a news event that pushed it out and then put it back on track again to finish off for 5 waves down here. So we could leave it as an A and a B and a C wave here. Or if you didn't like that as an Elliott person, then you would put wave C probably over here with wave 4 over here, and then look at this as an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave here for the B wave, and then down for the C wave. But it doesn't count very well like that. It counts better like this. That's leaving us a little 5 wave structure to the upside here. So that's promising. And then we've got this move back here, which is in 3 waves. So I don't know if I've labeled it, but don't need to label. So from the low here, we've got 1 and 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 3rd wave, 4th wave in here somewhere, and the 5th wave up here. Then you can see we've got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to that point. So that's 5 waves here, but then we've got this move up here, and then we've got this move down through here. So look, it could be bearish, we could go lower, but I'm thinking this as wave 1 here and wave 2 here. But of course we need to get some information on this. You could possibly go long here. That would be really high risk at that point on that little impulse wave, and put a stop under here. You could get away with that. We'll see how that plays out in the bigger picture. But in a nutshell, what I really want to see here is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, some sort of impulse wave, and then some sort of corrective wave that we can move into. So that's this would be the safe trade over here for that. And then if that gets triggered, we're on our way at that point. So I'll leave that in your capable hands. And after crude is copper. So got this high grade copper chart here. So wave 3 over here. We're looking at a bit of a triangle pattern. So wave A here, then an A and a B and a C wave. Well, that's not quite correct. We could also put that over here, but it doesn't matter. We've got 5 waves in this little move here. So I've been from this low, we've been looking for a rally, and it's taken quite a good week or so to get off its lazy ass and get up there. But you can see the stochastics is also sort of racing to the upside here as well. So there's a good indication that that we're on the right track here for this. So I'll just put in So, if you're looking at BHP, for example, then it's rallying at the moment, probably based off this and the iron ore being a little bit more secure. But in both cases, they're rallies, so they're probably rallies in stock as well. So yeah, we could buy BHP down here. That would make more sense, because we'd be able to accommodate a wave E here, because on BHP it will probably look like wave 1 up here and back for wave 2 in that case. We also need to be careful too, we don't go into this C wave of wave 4 over here. So down for 1, back for 2, down for 3, back for 4 and down for 5, bringing this down a bit lower. So we need to be careful of that as well in that case. Okay, natural gas. Let's just go out to our daily chart first, I think. There's no real change here in this case. We know that we're in a corrective pullback in the bigger picture here. This is a daily chart. We know we're in that bigger picture because the first move down here was in 3 waves, so we can't forget about that. And if that's the case, we could just have a simple A, B and C wave here. That's what we're sort of looking at. So we've got wave 1 and 2 here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're still looking, it hasn't let go of the $5 mark yet, but it should let go and then retest it and then drop, and then value buyers will come in and pick it up. So we're not really in, I won't focus on it until we're in this, I won't pull into the intraday until we're into this space down here and over this side over here for this. So this will should line up quite nicely with the other commodities. They all go together. And probably what will make them all go together will be the dollar index. So with the US dollar index here, I have changed the count a little bit here as wave 3, 4 and 5 here. And then looking for this to move up here a little bit higher as an A wave, a B wave and a C wave up here. That would be the next logical step with 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 here. and then going up for wave 5 here, so that needs to be more there. So we can look at this here as wave 1 just to here, and then wave 2 here. So now we're in the third wave going up, and the third wave will be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 to that point, and then there'll be the fourth wave and then the fifth wave, so taking us up to 96, 96.50 I think. But once this hits up here and starts to turn down, if that's going to be the case, then we're going to see the those commodities, you know, turn and push to the upside. So that's where the timing of this dropping low in here will probably coincide with the US dollar index. And the nickel market, as I mentioned before, we're probably going, well, from the low here, we've just been really watching it travel up for the B wave, haven't we? So there's nothing really to report here for this. It's not ready for any trading at this stage, but that said, we can look at expected targets and so on at this point. So we can put our normal blob in here, so that would be at that point. As we get closer to that, we can pull this apart and have a bit of a look at it. But, you know, since we've been on the low here, I've just been waiting to see if it's going to climb first, you know. Yeah. It looks a little bit impulsive, which is nice. I mean, could it just continue to go straight up, you know? We'll see. When it gets to the box, we'll pull this apart and have a look at it, or maybe before that. Alrighty, I'll leave it all at that. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.